Jesus is calling. If you could hear him, he said, come unto me with all our burdens, I will give you rest. And the last thing I see in this rest is that for the burden of needs, entrust God as shepherd of your soul. Can I submit to us this morning that sometimes in our lives, there are some burdens we carry that is not our burden. Sometimes we carry God's burden. There are certain things that stresses us that no matter what you do, you cannot solve it. And that is how God created it. God created the world so that we can rely on him. There are certain burdens we carry. There are certain burdens we have that we should not carry those burdens. So Jesus said, release your burden to me. Release the burden of shame and guilt to me. Release the burden of pain and agony to me. There are burdens in your life that the moment you are carrying them, you are frustrating your life. And all you need to do is to surrender. All you need to do is to say that, God, for my needs, I entrust you. Please do not carry a burden that is too burdensome for you. Sometimes in our lives, the burdens of grief is too burdensome for us. The burdens of pain and sickness and disease is not for you. It's for you to cast it onto him. Cast your cares upon him, and he will come through for you. Amen. And the moment you say that, I got this, I can fix this, I can get myself ready to face this situation, we carry the burden that we are not supposed to carry. In fact, the reason for the yoke upon the cow and the horse is that the mother cow can be able to carry the burden of the baby cow. So when you take the yoke and put that yoke upon yourself, you are carrying God's burden. There are some things that you are trusting God for. It is God's burden. Leave God's burden to God. I'm trusting God this day. I'm trusting God this year. I'm trusting God for the congregation that we will live a life of rest. And know that we can produce good things. We can do good things. We can do our effort. We can do everything we can. But that means that we know that there is a source. God is the source of everything that we do. When you come, the psalmist makes it very simple. He said, the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And yet though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And thou hast anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will rejoice in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Psalm 23 is a reminder that when we have needs in our life, trust God, who is the shepherd of your soul.